a quiet suburban neighborhood in North America. Sarah felt an overwhelming sense of relief as she watched Claire, the newly hired babysitter, care for her daughter with remarkable skill. Emily was thriving under Claire's attention. The little girl who usually took weeks to warm up to strangers had opened her heart almost immediately. Within days, Emily began confiding in Claire more than in her own mother. Sarah tried to tell herself it was normal, that she should be grateful to have found someone so capable. But something gnawed at her. Then one evening, Emily said something that made Sarah's heart skip a beat. "Mom, when I'm with Claire, my heart feels strangely at ease." The words hung in the air, odd and unsettling. Sarah brushed it off, convincing herself she was reading too much into a child's innocent observation. But the signs kept accumulating. Claire navigated their home with an eerie familiarity, as if she'd walked these halls before. She knew where things were kept without being told. She anticipated Emily's needs before they were expressed. She moved through their space like someone returning home after a long absence. And then came the night that changed everything. Sarah was walking past Emily's bedroom when she heard her daughter's sleepy voice drifting through the partially open door. "Claire, have we met somewhere before?" Sarah froze in the hallway, her blood running cold. Claire's response was too quiet to hear, but the silence that followed was deafening. This wasn't simple attachment. This wasn't normal bonding between a caregiver and child. This was something else entirely. Something deeper, more primal, more impossible to explain. From that moment on, Sarah couldn't ignore her instincts any longer. She began watching Claire more carefully, cataloging every strange coincidence, every moment of inexplicable familiarity, every look that passed between Claire and Emily that seemed to transcend their brief acquaintance. Someone who knew their home too well. Someone who loved Emily too deeply, too quickly. Someone who looked at her daughter not like a babysitter looks at a child in her care, but like a mother looks at her own child, with desperate, aching recognition. Sarah's hands trembled as the pieces began falling into place, forming a picture she wasn't sure she was ready to see. Who was Claire Morrison, really? And what was her true connection to the little girl sleeping peacefully down the hall? The answers would shatter everything Sarah thought she knew about her family. But there was no turning back now. The truth was already emerging, whether anyone was ready for it or not.
Every story deserves to be heard. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Your voice keeps the past alive.